let's get started with creating your own custom fabric. So first things first, we are going to go to the Creative Fabrica website. This is a partner with Beginner Sewing, so we do have an affiliate link. If you just click on the link we've provided, or you can just type in creativefabrica.com up in the top of your search bar. Now is a good time, if you don't already have an account with Creative Fabrica, to go ahead and create one. We of course already have one, so we are going to head right over to the search bar and start our pattern search. This is where you're going to type in either seamless patterns or seamless paper, and you're going to find that, and an array of patterns will come up. And that word seamless is it's going to be very important in your pattern design for what we're doing, because we want to make sure that it has one continuous look, and you'll see why when we get there. But you'll see that there's an array, like thousands and thousands of different packages or individual designs that you can get on this site. If you keep scrolling, I mean, you really can get lost in this search, and I love that. So I already have some picked out, but you can do more specific searches. I know it's hard to find custom fabrics, quicker just to design them yourself sometimes than it is to do the black hole of an internet search. So, here's a holiday search. If you type in a holiday, you can choose a more specific holiday and all the different bundles. But the keyword here, again, to use is seamless paper or seamless patterns. Both of those keywords in your search will work. So you can go through and find exactly what you're looking for. I like to look for bundles where you have more than one design because they coordinate with each other already. Here's a good example of one that shows how they're using it on fabric when it's printed already right within the design. So along with some other cool projects that they're making. So let's just browse through this really quick to show you, to give you ideas how adorable these are. You can make a whole bundled present with everything matching if you buy these bundles like this. So it's really cool. After you select the design that you want or the patterns that you want, just add it to your cart, go through the purchasing process, and then you'll find it up under My Account and Downloads. So I already have one purchased. I'm going to select to show you. It has 12 seamless designs in it already that I can choose from, all coordinating prints that I think I used as a sample for something else, but I was sewing a dance leotard with these. So I did them in a jersey net, but these are the 12 different patterns that you can choose from. And now I always have them too on hand if I want to use and order any more fabric. Now we're going to go back up to the My Account and our downloads, and we're actually going to download this file, and I'll show you what happens here. You're getting a little zip file coming up on your computer, and once it's all the way done and blinking, it's ready. You click on that folder, open the next folder, and up will pop all of your designs. This one has the 12. I'm going to hit enter. Now all of my designs that I've purchased are coming up as individual files, and we can kind of get a glimpse at them all. So here you can see the first one. You see how it's kind of cut off, and that cut off at the end matches the other end. So when the paper goes repeats, it lines up. So let's save this one. I like this one. So we go to File, Save As. I'm going to choose a location that I'm going to remember to save it by creating a new folder for it. Let's see, let's name this Fabric Samples, and I want it to go in that folder, and I'll just pick a random name for this. I don't know, Blue Daisies. Looks kind of bluish gray, so we'll go with that. The image will pop up, so I'll remember anyways. So I will save this one, and now let's find one that coordinates well with it. You can save them all if you want to. I'm just doing a couple just for the sake of the video. I like this one, so let's go ahead and save this one to coordinate with it. Just name it plaid, goes with it. Now we have that saved, and we can move on to the next step in the process, which will be going to our website to now upload the files that we downloaded and saved to create our own fabric. I've tried a couple different fabric printing websites, and there's a lot that I like about this Rasberry Creek Fabrics. It's very easy to use, and I felt like I had good quality fabric for the ones that I've tried so far. And I also like that they have this fabric type option along with the custom fabric over here. But then if you are just starting out and you don't know what kind of fabric to choose, you can click fabric types, and it kind of gives you a rundown of each of the ones that they offer with a little description. And I think a good picture to show you how that fabric is going to look, if it's a little bit opaque or sheer, the stretch, if it has a texture to it. So you can get a good look at fabric by clicking on the fabric types over there. But today we're going to be looking at the custom fabric printing, which is why we're here. So let's click on this, and I'll show you how easy this is. A couple things to keep in mind over here. This is the square, and there's different options. You can have 12 inches while you're looking at it, zooms in all the way up to the full width, which gives you kind of a zoomed out look of the fabric on a smaller scale. Over here you have the copyright and best practice information. So with Creative Fabrica, you do have the rights to use all of their prints that you purchase. So you can go ahead and click that if you've used their site. And also I've already read the agreements. Go through and read it if you haven't. And another thing to keep in mind that I like is that you can get half yard quantities on this website, which is not always the case for online sites. So I like the fact that I can get half yard to see if I'm gonna like the quality, the feel, if it looks right, if the color is good when I get it. So, and sometimes I just need smaller quantities. So that's an option to do here, is to just try your half yard, or you can buy it, up to as much as you want. So let's go ahead and upload our image here. So all we have to do next to get this going is to choose our file. Now you have to remember where you saved your file. So go ahead and find that folder, and we are going to pick which one we want to try first. I'm gonna go with the daisies, my blue daisies. I'm gonna double click on that, and it is going to upload onto this window to give us a look. We are in the full width screen right now, so we can see from a far glance away, this is what it's going to look like. If we zoom in a little bit to 24 inches, you can see how there's no seams, there's no gaps, there's no breaks in our design because we did this seamless option. Let's zoom in a little bit further, and we can see how wide our flowers are going to be, how many inches for the repeat. So other things just to kind of make note of if you want a smaller print, or you can kind of see how this is going to lay if you're making a smaller project, how much is going to lay within your inches of your project. So easy as going over, choosing your fabric now, referring to the guide if you need it. I'm just going to go ahead and select this one for now. I've tried this and I would recommend it. The cotton spandex jersey, I've done a few things with that now, and I like the quality of this through the website. So if you try some and you want to let others know how it is, though, I haven't tried one yet that I don't like, but they have everything from these thicker minky fabrics to more sheers. Like I said, just refer to their sheet. So we'll go ahead and select this for now, and keeping in mind that it comes in half yard increments. So if you're ordering one, that quantity is a half yard. If you need a full yard, you're going to up it to 2. So go ahead and add it to your cart, and you will just go through the purchasing process from here for online shopping. It is that simple. So it's added to the cart, select your payment. One of the things that I loved about this website was how quick it was. You did get instant notification that your order was received, and you also got notification once they shipped, which did not take long For the shipment, it took anywhere from a couple hours to, I think the longest it took was 2-day max for my experience. The shipping, on the other hand, because of postal issues, was another thing. But for me, it had nothing to do with Rasberry Creek's service, so I do recommend it at this time to try it out, to be able to make the most custom fabrics you can. And please, if you try this, please share with us in the Facebook group to show others which fabric prints you've designed yourself and how you are using them in your project. Happy sewing, everybody.